So right now, we're going to take a look at the second BNI Director presentation. In other words, this is the second time during the 10-week Power Team Certified in-chapter program where each week for 10 weeks the education coordinator is giving a 2 to 5 minute presentation. At two various points during that 10 weeks, the director comes in for a 10 to 12 minute presentation. This is the second presentation the director makes. It happens at the end of the 10 weeks, either week 9 or week 10. Now, in terms of preparation, the director is going to make sure that each of the members has one Power Team Action Grid worksheet. So you'll be providing one Action Grid worksheet for each member in the chapter. The scope of the key points is that you'll quickly review the 4 stages of Power Team development on page 5. That's going to help show the group the progress they made since last time you were there. Then you're going to dig into the Power Team Action Grid handout. It's going to be interactive. This is really the roadmap that the chapter members are going to be following from this point forward. Okay? And then we're going to mention the Bragging Buddy meeting number 1 and 2 agendas on pages 14 and 16. We want to make sure that even the people in the chapter who aren't watching the webinars, who aren't going to any extra trainings, all they're doing is showing up each week, hopefully with their workbook in hand, and they're receiving valuable paradigm shifting information during that 2 to 5 minutes. They don't have to take any extra time out of their already busy schedule because it's happening during the BNI meeting. Now, obviously, they're not going to be getting every tool, every system in the Power Team Certified program. There's no way they could in just 2 to 5 minutes for 10 weeks. But they're going to get enough to double, triple, or more their referrals and their closed business. Okay? So we want to make sure that they are at least aware that there are 2 structured meeting agendas and where to find them in the event they ever take action. Okay? So having said that, here's my delivery of the second presentation. Okay, everybody, let's open up the Roadmap Workbook to page 5. Now, over the past several weeks of Power Team Certified, we've all received enough tools and systems to proactively create referrals for each other as bragging buddies. Essentially, if you've been doing the work, you're somewhere in the second stage of the 4 stages of Power Team development that you see on page 5. Now, today we're going to focus on the Power Team Action Grid, which gives you a clear, easy to follow roadmap for moving forward into building your power teams. Does everybody have a copy of the Power Team Action Grid? Okay, great. Now, you'll find a copy of this worksheet in the back of your workbook, and you'll also be able to download an interactive PDF of the Action Grid on the training support page of the website. So, everybody can see the URL for the website at the bottom of each page in the workbook. Okay, everybody see that. Once you're at the website, go to the PTC101 tab. From there, you'll notice it's ID and password protected. The ID is trainer, all lowercase, and the password is 2012. Okay, the password is 2012. So let's take a look at this Power Team Action Grid. You have it in front of you. In the upper left, please write your name and business category. Then in the upper right, mark your progress with boot camp. Okay? We all did the I'm Relevant worksheet together over the past 10 weeks, so at a minimum, you should have the I'm Relevant exercise marked as completed. So here's the rest of it. Did you complete a written 10-key question worksheet or not? If you did, mark it down on the action grid. Did you complete a written connector to creator worksheet? If so, mark it down. Have you reviewed your Power Team roster success worksheet to identify bragging buddies? If so, mark that down. Okay? If you haven't completed any of these worksheets, please let me know after today's meeting, and I'll help you get on track, okay? But as long as you've completed the I'm Relevant exercise and your 10 key questions, you're ready to start meeting with your bragging buddy in the next section of the Action Grid worksheet. So you can see where you write your bragging buddy's name and business category. Next, you see the Bootcamp subheading. From here, you literally go from top to bottom, entering the completion date for each step. In other words, have I met with my bragging buddy for meeting number 1 and followed the agenda on page 14? Have I met with my bragging buddy for meeting number 2 and followed the agenda on page 16? Have I learned the Golden Goose referrals, how to give a compelling testimonial, and learned to recognize referral opportunities for my bragging buddy as a result of meetings number 1 and 2? If so, mark it down on the action grid. Now, continuing down the column, once we've completed meetings number 1 and 2 and can answer yes to the questions that I just asked, it's time to start creating referrals with promotional activity or systematic visibility. So again, going from top to bottom, you'll ask yourself, am I using my business card organizer to promote my network to clients and customers? That's SV1, transactional visibility. Am I using trigger questions? That's SV2. Reverse visibility, that's level 3. And the annual review, or level 4, with clients, coworkers, and my sphere of influence. So let's wrap this topic up, and let me summarize by saying that the Power Team Action Grid should be a clear, easy to follow roadmap for going from where you are now to creating an ongoing stream of referrals, from building bragging buddy relationships with the other members of your Power Team. So for those of you who are actively participating in the Power Team certified trainings, please complete the action grid based on your current status and pass it to me now. As I previously mentioned, you can download an interactive PDF of this worksheet from the website and save it to your computer. For now, it will help us measure our chapter's implementation of the PTC system if I can get an updated worksheet from you, okay? And so the idea is that probably isn't going to take 10 minutes, and here at the end we're giving you a note that says take any remaining time to ask questions about the members' implementation and results. So remember that this second director presentation happens in weeks number 9 and 10, and there will be no shortage of topics to talk about if there's any extra time after this presentation, and that was set up intentionally. So that completes my delivery of director presentation number 2.